Hey, what's up guys? Drew here over at RevHiker Outdoors. I got another video for you today. And now I know that certain flashlight companies seem to be flooding YouTube right now, and I think that's all well and good. I actually think it's really cool that that companies are starting to understand the power of YouTube and how effective it is to kind of showcase their stuff, because you get to see stuff that you could never see on a commercial or even something on their own website. So anyway, I thought it's really cool. But anyway, this is not one of that company's lights. This is a light from this is a review on a headlamp from Foxelli, and from the little bit of research that I've done, this company is based out of the Netherlands. At least that's where their main office is. And this light I was really impressed with when they sent it to me. They contacted me and they said, hey, we've been watching a channel, we'd like to maybe send you a light, and how do you really want to do this? And I said, well, ideally I'd like to get two lights. I'd love to give one away. And so they were really cool about it, and a couple days later in the mail I got two lights, and I will be giving one away, so stay tuned for that. But I want to run through some stuff about this light, and this light is pretty significant for a few reasons. Probably the biggest of all is, if you guys have been following the channel for a long time, you know how much I like my Princeton Tech fuel. Really light, sufficiently bright at 70 lumens on high, and runs off AAAs, and really long battery life. What's so significant about this light is that I think it might actually be good enough to knock my Princeton Tech off of its pedestal. This is going to be my primary light, my only light on my upcoming trip. I've got a really big winter trip planned, and I'll do a channel update and probably explain a little bit about that. But that's going to be a really awesome trip. But I'm going to be using this light. Now, I've been hunting a lot this season, unfortunately to no avail. Have not been able to get anything, but that being said, I've spent a lot of time in the woods before sunrise and after sunset, and I used a through night TH10 headlamp for some of it, and I used this for a considerable amount of it. And I also have been hiking in the woods at night a little bit with the dog and doing some stuff like that, and it's been really impressing me. The guys that I hunt with are all super jelly of it, and they definitely want one. And I'm going to do an outside test with this, so I'm going to take it outside. It's nighttime now, and I'm going to show you kind of how bright it is in my backyard from my porch and everything. But I did want to run through some specs and talk about some of the more important facts with that. But let me adjust the camera and get some close-ups of this while I tell you about it. Okay, so first off, let's get through some numbers on this deal. It's got 4 brightness modes plus an SOS mode. The SOS mode is made by a long press on your side-mounted power button. So you press that in and hold it, and it does SOS, in Morse code. It's not just a flash. And then turn that off, it's another long press, and you'll see it fade out and cut. That's one of the other cool things I like about this. As you cycle through modes, it fades in and out. It's not like an abrupt change. Is that a big deal? Not really, but it's kind of cool, and I like it. So let me run through the modes. The first mode is 95 lumens, and they call that average. Now, Foxelli decided not to just go, high, medium, low, or like that. They went with what they thought people were going to use the most. So their first click is what they call average, and that's 97 lumens. And then your next click is like 200 lumens, and I might be getting this wrong, but yeah, it's 200 lumens. And then your third click, well, I waited too long, but your third click goes down to 12 lumens, and then your fourth click is like a turbo, and that's 280 lumens. and I think that shuts off after the first 3 minutes. So it'll be 280 for 3 minutes, and then it'll dim down to 200. And then your next press, and you can see how that fades and it goes right off. Now on the back of this, this is a rechargeable light, by the way, and that is kind of important. Some people really don't like that. Some people really do like that. I am kind of in the middle about it. But anyway, you can see when this turns on, you've got a battery indicator light there, and there's 3 bars, so it tells you how much battery you got. When it's on the last one, I believe it, or no, when these are all out, it'll turn red, and that lets you know you have like 10% left. So you turn off your light, and this indicator stays on for a few seconds while you take it off your head. It charges via USB on this bottom port here, which is waterproof. Once you seal it back, it's IPX7, I believe, which means it's submersible for a half hour at 3 feet, or 1 meter, so 39 inches is what they call it. It's got a top strap for your head. It is adjustable, and then you can break it loose and make it all the way, come all the way down if you would like. I really like this. Now, aside from what you get in the case, which is you get you get 2 different USB charging cables, and and all your other stuff. This is kind of what is really making me love this light, and the reason that I think this is going to knock my Princeton Tech off its pedestal. Now this is a little more expensive. The Princeton Tech, I think I bought for like 25 bucks. I saw this on sale for like 33 bucks, but I think it's normally like 60 something. It is more expensive, but I think it's a really good light. On low, you get 100 hours battery time. On your average, which is the 97 lumens, you get 14 hours. And on the like the 200 lumens, you get 8 hours. And I can't remember what it is on the 280, but probably less than 8 hours, maybe 6 or 5, something like that. Anyway, it's still really good battery times, especially on the minimum, which is the 12 lumens, and that's what I mostly use while hiking. Now, I've probably had this light on for a total of, I would say, 4 hours or so. But and that's between low and high, and kind of showing some stuff off on the 280 lumens and all that stuff. The battery's been good. It still indicates full battery on the battery indicator. Now, this is it. I'm going to cut right to the chase. This right here is the reason why I love this light so much. This goofy little piece of plastic. You think, oh, what's the big deal? Okay, when it's in this, when you have this little slide up, like it is now, this is like a spotlight. It's nice and focused. When you push this down, it's like a diffuser, and all these little, you can see all those like little triangles cut into there. This like diffuses the light and turns it into a floodlight. So you've got 4 different settings plus SOS, and you can, but it's almost like having 8 settings because you almost have 2 lights. My Princeton Tech kind of makes a compromise and has a bit of a spotlight in the middle and some flood out to the side, but this can switch between them. Now when you're in spotlight, you have a nice focus beam and then a soft kind of halo around it, and in the flood mode it's just like a huge swath of light out in front of you, and it doesn't project nearly as far, but it just it kind of makes it softer, and especially when you're on low, if you're reading papers or looking at maps at night, it doesn't hurt your eyes. It's totally not offensive, and it doesn't really mess with your night vision near as bad. So I really like it for that fact. Some people will gripe that it doesn't have a red LED. I don't care. I've never been like, oh, I really need that. My Princeton Tech never had it, and I never missed it. So anyway, this light, the strap is comfortable, easy to adjust. It's 4.4 ounces, or I think it works out to like 330 grams or something like that. So I'm not a gram guy. I'm more of an ounces guy. But it's 4.4 ounces, so it's a couple ounces more than my Princeton Tech. So yes, it's heavier, but I think you get a lot more capability. If you do need the extra brightness, that the Princeton Tech fuel only goes up to 70. This thing's average is 97, so or 95, excuse me. So I don't know, the extra juice that you get out of this, the fact that it's goes from flood to spot, and the battery indicator on there, and you know, if I bring like an extra power source, like to charge my cameras or to charge my phone, which I use as a camera on some trips, I can charge this right off of there, and you know. Or if I wanted to bring a solar charger, which I'm thinking about investing in, I could charge this light directly off the solar charger for long trips and never have to worry about batteries running out or corroding or popping or anything like that. So anyway, I think that's enough on this. If you have any other questions, go ahead and put them in the description below, or excuse me, in the comments below. But now I'm going to take you outside and show you some of this, and hopefully this video isn't too long, but truthfully, I'm really pumped about this light, and if you think it's too long, then you can watch someone else's 2-minute review that doesn't give you any information. So stick around and I'll take this outside. Okay guys, so in the back of my house I have a 2nd-story balcony where my back door comes out and a staircase, and that's where I'm at right now. So this is looking down on my driveway. There's my wife's car, and this is on the average mode. That's number 1. And there's my garage. So this is at their 95 lumens on the spotlight mode. Now if I switch it to flood, you can see it doesn't, you know, it's not as bright in the center, but it really widens out that beam. Again, there's spotlight and there's floodlight. You can really see the difference, especially if I go here. You know, there's the focused spot, and you know, there's the floodlight, which I really like that function. So back to the spotlight. So okay, here's average, and here's the 200 lumens. You can see that reaches out pretty far into my backyard. There's my back shed and some other stuff. Okay, there's 3 clicks, so this is low. And there's floodlight, spotlight, and here's the turbo. This is 280 lumens, and you can see that reaches out pretty far, lights up the trees, lights up where my trampoline used to be. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a demonstration, and so here it is. And again, this is back to 95. This is their what they call average, and it really projects well. And you know, the cameras never pick it up as well as your eyes do, but you can definitely tell from being on 2nd story shining down. This thing's got some serious juice. So anyway, let's go back inside and I'll wrap this up and tell you about the giveaway. Okay guys, so let's wrap it up. Final thoughts and kind of my overall impression of this light. I love it. Like I said, it was really going to take something big and something really good to kind of knock down my Princeton Tech, which is still you know, one of my all-time favorite lights, and you know, very inexpensive, great warranty, made in the US, all that stuff. I really like it. From time to time though, I did find myself wanting a little bit more juice, especially when it comes to like animals and stuff like that. I've had some experience where I wanted a little more brightness to see out a little farther, and the way that thing flooded out, you know, it didn't quite have the reach that I wanted. Plus, if there's ever an emergency and I have to, you know, be a part of helping find somebody, especially in winter hiking, people get lost or avalanches, stuff like that, which does happen. You know, you could be called upon to help in a search thing, and I'd want the extra power. So anyway, love this light. Really excited to use it on my upcoming trip. And they said the temperature rating on it, you know, obviously they give like a, it's basically 0 degrees to like 100 and something degrees Fahrenheit, which translates to like -18 Celsius up to, I think they said 40 degrees Celsius. So anyway, we'll see how it works sub-zero. This is my headlamps I generally carry on my person as I'm hiking. It'll be like in a pocket or something like that, a jacket pocket, so that they don't get too cold, and so that I have really quick access when I need them. So anyway, to the giveaway. I know this video is getting long, but Really cool. So again, this is the Foxelli MX500B. This is the 500W for white, and the 500B for the black one, which is the one I'm giving away. So you guys can have a chance to win a super stealth Foxelli blacked out headlamp. Really nice, and like I said, this is brand new in the package, and Foxelli was really cool. They let me keep one for testing, and they are giving one away, so really excited about that. I love being able to give stuff away. Every time a company contacts me on YouTube and says, would you test one of our products, I'd say, would you let me give one away? Because I think it's really cool that I get to get stuff to test for you guys, and I get to keep it. I end up giving most of it away, but I like to be able to give stuff away even if I keep one for myself. And this is one of those things where I definitely won't be getting rid of this. I love this thing, but I still get to give one away. So anyway, if you want to be entered for this giveaway, it's going to be super simple. All you have to do is go into the comments below and say, give me a short story of the time where you were kind of stuck without a light and you really needed a light. So go ahead, put those in the comments below, and just, you know, it could be something as simple as, you know, hey, my car broke down and I wish I had a flashlight to get up underneath the hood. It was the middle of the night and it was terrible. That's all it has to be. So go ahead, throw those in the comments section below. Let me know a time where you really needed a light and you didn't have one. And again, I'm going to turn this over to my daughters. They'll be the ones to pick the winners as usual, and they will decide who gets to win the MX500B from Foxelli. And I'll leave this open for about a week, and then I'll send you guys out, whoever wins, I'll send you out this courtesy of Foxelli. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm really excited about this light. You can find them online. Just do a Google search for them. And really cool light, and I'm really pleased about it, and I hope whoever wins this one will be just equally as happy with it. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. God bless you guys. Have a great day, and stay tuned. I am working hard on my winter of 2015-2016 winter ultralight backpacking kit. And now this is a winter kit for people from the North Country. I've seen winter kits that are for like temperatures down to the 40 from guys in the South. That's like spring kit for me. So this will be a true winter kit for sub-zero temperatures. So stay tuned, guys. God bless you. Thanks for watching. See you later.